Now, this is a good story, but my question, is there more behind it? Michigan Governor Snyder halting flow of Syrian refugees into his state full of Muslims. Top right news has reported at least 2 of the Paris terrorists entered Greece posing as so-called Syrian refugees in September, and were able to make their way to France and prepare, arm, and execute a massive terrorist attack just 90 days later. And as TRN also reported, a Syrian ISIS operative claimed that more than 4,000 covert ISIS gunmen have already been smuggled into Western nations, hiding among the innocent refugees. Now you tell me, do these look like innocent refugees? I don't see any women, or children, or families. No, none whatsoever. These are all young men. Clearly those in charge are not doing the proper vetting necessary in order to keep the bad guys out. And it makes it all the more scary, knowing that the U.S. will be accepting hundreds and thousands of refugees in the near future. One state, Michigan, was slated to receive a whopping 10,000 Syrian refugees from Obama's Office of Refugee Resettlement. Until today, when the governor told Obama, after Paris, he will refuse to take a single one. He's halting the flow of refugees into his state. Other governors around the nations, take notice. This story here, I just want to know, is this for real? Or are they just trying to pretend to give a crap? Now, suddenly, is the Paris thing just a way to say, oh, we're going to take care of you and we will let that happen to you? Well, another thing is, like Obama can't control that. He's done everything else. You say no, he says, oh yes, and you have nothing to say about it. Now another governor is following trend, which is good. I'm hoping, like I said, this is all real. It's not just a bunch of BS, and they're all just gonna, we're gonna protect you and everything, and then do nothing. Just, blowing smoke up our asses. Alabama governor, we refuse Syrian refugees. Alabama Governor Robert Bentley announced Sunday night that he would not allow any Syrian refugees to move into his state, asserting he did not want to place citizens in harm's way. And this is the tweet. I will not stand complicit to a policy that places citizens of Alabama in harm's way or refuse Syrian refugees. After full consideration of the weekend's attacks of terror on innocent citizens in Paris, I will oppose any attempt to relocate Syrian refugees to Alabama through the U.S. Refugee Admissions Program. As your governor, I will not stand complicit to a policy that places the citizens of Alabama in harm's way, Bentley said in a statement. I will not place Alabamians kind of a funny way to say that. Even the slightest possible risk of an attack on our people, Bentley said. The governor's decision came as France vowed to launch a pitiless war on the Islamic State group, which claimed responsibility for the series of coordinated attacks and Parisian entertainment sites on Friday, which killed at least 129 people. A Syrian passport found next to the body of one of the assailants indicated that he had been allowed to enter Europe last month as a Syrian refugee. The great government revealed over the weekend. The governor's office said that no Syrian refugee had relocated to the state to date, and that Alabama has one State Department approved refugee processing center. The acts of terror committed over the weekend are a tragic reminder to the world that evil exists and takes the form of terrorists who seek to destroy the basic freedoms we will always fight to preserve, Bentley said. If this truly is just to protect people, I applaud these governors. I know Obama will want to overpower them because it turns out he just released 5 more prisoners from Guantanamo Bay naval base overnight. And this is dated the 15th, 2015, so don't get it confused when he released the 3 prisoners in the swap for Bergdahl, traitor. So I'd like to know what you think. Do you think this is some kind of false flag to make it seem like everybody's like Paris, their government really gives a shit? if they're there or not, if they're really endangering the country. Our governors, I mean, do they really care? Or are they just going along with some sort of plan? We know Obama is out to have them infiltrate every country. And if that's not his plan, that is sure what the hell it looks like. It's really hard to decide what's going on right now. But I guess we'll know in the near future. Thanks for watching.